So how's things going? At least they let you call again.
Yeah, we go up at 8:45, but normally, I don't know, change it all the time.
Okay.
Line slow down, all right.
All right, guys, we're getting in here. So go ahead and
Hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks to all subscribers, everyone helping me out, man. All the auditors, top watchers, activists, everyone helping me out. Thanks, I appreciate the support a lot. Muchas gracias.
So I'm going to read some of the questions to you. Let me turn this light off behind me because it's probably just going to light up.
Have a chance in trial. I'm going to get 20-some years.
Yeah.
But I thought I was going to have to appeal it, take it to the higher court. But I think now with the attorney, I'll be all right.
What is the retaliation charge? Someone asked you. That's for the DA. The retaliation charge. That's from the DA.
Yeah. What the DA says. The police with the I think the paper they show the grand jury or whatever, the police report. That one it said that I went on a live video at the courthouse and I said I wanted them executed or something like that and all this shit and this and that, but I never said that. It's crazy.
You mean cops
I don't know if they're talking about someone else or they're really trying to set me up. I don't know.
You mean?
I told them that ain't me and they said they're going to look at it, but I don't know.
Yep. You're trying to tell us cops lie? No, that can't be.
They don't lie. Cops never lie.
Yep. Or district attorneys, because that's the district attorney that's saying that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I think it was actually a sheriff that said that. They did the police report, so I hope the sheriff. I mean, I thought the sheriff was cool with me, you know. Yeah, I think it was the sheriff that wrote that police report, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Take it day by day. Well, they haven't accepted any of my motions. They throw all my motions away. I keep sending more in.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything. So.
Well, they're not going to do that no more. Now that you have a lawyer, your lawyer is going to put in motions.
Yeah. I put a motion for DNA test to test saliva or whatever from Chief Savaggio.
Yeah.
And they haven't done it yet. So.
Of course, because there is no spit.
I'm going to tell them in the trial, if it don't match, they must acquit.
Yeah. But there's no spit, so we know that's a lie.
Never happened, yeah.
Never happened.
It was probably from all them piggies that were on top of me. They spit him.
They spit on you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited. I'm happy and I feel good, man, knowing that I got a lot of support. Thanks, everyone. Once again, thanks. United, I mean, we get together, man. We're unstoppable.
Yes. And then Crow Adventure said, what were the charges they charged you with on that charge? So that was retaliation is what they charged you with.
Retaliation 3606, I think that's the code, 3606.
3606.
Yeah.
Yep.
See that, and they wouldn't even give the police report to my last attorney.
Yep. Phoenix Media Rising says, keep your head up, brother.
So what?
Phoenix Media Rising says, keep your head up, brother.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, Kelly. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I got to go up, everyone. I got to go already. It's time to go in the room. We don't go to the room, they'll call search. And fuck that.
Nope.
I ain't trying to get taste.
They want to touch your, don't let them touch your butthole.
Yeah, no, I won't. Yeah.
No touching of the buttholes, tell them.
Hell no.
What do you tell them? No touchies? No touchies.
No touchies. All right, man. Well, you guys have a good night. Hey, thanks for all the support. I'll call in the morning.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
Last one.
All right.
Much love, man.
All right, talk to you later. Yeah, stay in there. Bye.
Thanks, bro. Much love. Bye.
All right. So yeah, they're putting them back to their rooms now, but yeah, he'll get a fighting chance now. Las Vegas Freedom News. You know, before with a public defender that just wants to have you plea and tells you they won't take you to trial, they have to. They can't tell you that. You know, and no matter what their real opinion is, that's still one last decision the defendant gets to make himself. You know, he could get advice from the lawyer, but that's one thing, getting advice and then being just told, no, you are going to plea. You're going to take this plea and you're going to like it. But that was a quick one, guys. He usually stays on for 15 minutes, but I talked to him about an hour ago, and we talked for pretty much the whole 15 minutes. But he said, here, let him go take a shower, and then he'll call back and we'll go live. But anyway, because he'll call back tomorrow morning, I'll go back on. But anyway, just to recap on that, he's real happy about it, of course, but he's now going to be represented. He knows that, and they got to make a choice of which lawyer they're going to go with, and they got 2, maybe 3 options now. And the other thing that I'm doing with is, I went out and was real busy yesterday with that marathon. That I didn't even go out and check my mail yesterday. So anyway, when I did, I got a letter from Pima County, so I have to call my witnesses off. So basically, one of my subpoenas they're trying to quash again, and this one they had a month ago, but they're basically saying, I don't know if you can read that. I'll read it to you for later. Someone can pause it. But basically, they're saying there's a motion to quash, and then I put in testimony, and they put in a testimony that says that Alan Merritt was not there, and he was the guy calling roll call. He was there, but they're lying. The city attorney's lying. Alan Merritt's not lying. He knows he was there, but there's a lady, Rosetta. She's lying for him and says that he wasn't there and he has nothing to do with the case, which is all a lie. So basically they're saying, since there's a substantial disagreement among the parties to what the testimony Mr. Merritt would provide, the court will reserve ruling and will hear the parties on the scheduled hearing on August 12th, 2019. At this time, Mr. Merritt is excused from appearing on August 12th, 2019, and in the event the court finds that he would be able to provide relevant testimony, the matter will be continued to a new date and time. So they're playing games and they're putting it back again, and they had a month to do this, and they waited to the last minute, and it's based on lies. So I got all the proof of that. The video the judge already watched in the first part of the hearing shows Alan Merritt right there calling roll call. So once the judge points out that okay, he was there and that they're absolutely lying, and that's the so-called bar member. They call us so-called auditors in this, so I'm calling them so-called bar members. They're not very honest, because a bar member is not supposed to be able to put in a blatant lie. The same thing as putting it in writing is putting it, under oath. So the same thing applies to them. So we are going to probably not have the hearing tomorrow because I have to call my witness. All right, Graham Charge says Christopher Hill is all behind this. Yes, he is. Him and his goons, you're right. But he don't even got to show up. The judge excused him because he's now retired. So I did get him, whether it was him retiring himself or them forcing them out, which most people think, either way, he is now gone, and it's because of what we did. He's only in his late 50s. I think he wanted to go a little bit longer before he retired, but he is quite the loser. And no matter what, the Tucson City Court will be better without him. You know, they're going to bring another tyrant in there, and we'll see. But we'll find out. Retired or not, he's still involved. Yes, exactly. Stray dog whisperer, you got that right. Yeah, we did actually. You guys weren't right when you said 24-hour video. Actually, I think it was more like 36 hours. We didn't go the full 48, but we was willing to. We was going to keep going until we reached our goal, but we reached it real early because of that one donor, you know, donating $1,500, you know, and all the people donated 10, 20, everybody. I mean, that really helps. We got so good. We got such good response, you know. People understand Mexican Medea is taking a punch for all of us, guys. You know, what they're doing to him, it could be any one of us, you know, and they're making an example out of him just because they don't like him, not because what he did was illegal. So we're gonna keep the pressure on them guys, you know, and the people in Bear County are gonna find out that, you know, you want to. We're gonna be like the cop union. You pick on one of us, you pick on all of us, and we're gonna start acting like you know. But we're not gonna let you just drag one of our guys through the mud without a fair trial, you know, with a public pretender and trying to make him plea and not even giving him the choice of whether he goes to trial, you know. So, all right. Awesome community. I agree. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Community strong. I agree with all that. And we got to stay united. We can't really bicker amongst each other. When it comes right down to it, you know, we have to stick up for each other. And we have to, when it's wrong, you know. And Mexican Medea did not spit on the chief. He didn't break any laws, and anything he did piss off the cops. And he's very good at that. I'm good at that too, you know. But everyone in southern Texas knows who he is. All the cops, I mean, you know, and they want him out of there. So that's one of the options. I keep telling them, okay, just drop all charges and let him go. He'll get out of there, you know. I'll make sure he gets out of that stupid state, you know, because they don't like him there. Law enforcement does not like Mexican Medea. And I'm probably sure they won't like him wherever he goes, but he's going to have support. You know, if he comes out to Tucson here, he's going to have support. They're not going to be able to just do him on some bogus charge. When you got the camera on you at all times, proving that you didn't do what they say you did, that makes it a lot harder. That's why they hate me so much. You know, unless they can con me in their little court, in their little back room in jail, get me in there, there's going to be cameras on me. Whatever you do to me, there's going to be cameras on it, no matter what, you know. But when it's inside city court where they try to take your cameras away and then violate your butthole, as Bao would say, you know. So, TR, you are awesome. Thank you for all you do. Yeah, thank you guys. It wouldn't be done without you guys. All the people that are watching, whether you gave a dime or not, you know, when you're supporting, that is big help. They're watching us, guys. They're watching our live stream. There's the government, you know, I bet you the chief of Leon Valley, Chief Savazio, he is watching right now. And he's knowing that, you know, we're all standing together and his days are numbered. We're coming after you, Chief, you know. And I was telling Mexican Medea, so he owes the chief a good spit. So when he gets out, he should be able to spit on him. You know, he's already paid 2 months to 3 months for it. So, which he didn't do. So, don't invade my butthole. Yes, Top Rock. I agree with that. Stay away from the buttholes. I don't know what it is about them coppers that always like to go for the butthole. We're coming for you. That's right. Chief down and we can all piss on him. Yeah. Piss or spit. But he's going to either have to get on the stand and lie and then face the chance of losing his pension and all that stuff, you know. But or he's going to have to, you know, let Mexican Medea free, because once he gets that charge off, you know, all they got is a bunch of misdemeanors, you know. boo-hoo, contempt of cop misdemeanors. Right, guys? Clash with bow. Hey, much love and respect. Are you in here, Clash? Didn't see you here. Let me look. Yes, hello, Clash. Literally, he says. Yep, glad to see you in there, Clash with bow. But yes, they're going to be able to touch Mexican Padilla's butthole for about another 2 months, and then they're going to have to either give him a fair trial or let him free. But now that he's got representation, so remember my hearing tomorrow that I was going to try to stream live, that has been put on hold again, because of this letter, because the city directly lied to the judge, saying that Alan Merritt was not there when in fact he was there, and there's video proof of him being there. So anyway, another trick from the city to postpone it and to just throw a wrench in things. Already I had my witnesses there twice. Now they're going to make me do it a third time and then even a fourth time. So anyway, it's unfair the way they do the system, but what can you do? I'm going to keep fighting it their way, and and I am not going to give up and just let them put injunction unchallenged on me. Because remember, this injunction they're trying to put on me, they're trying to say that I have to reply with Judge Rios's rule. That's what the city attorney's trying to get, for not only to comply with 121, but the new masters made new rules for us sheep to follow. And we have to follow the new rules, and it conflicts with the old rules, which says filming is permitted. This one says filming is prohibited. It's a direct opposite of everything. Instead of getting express consent from the person you're filming, you have to get written permission from them, and then send that written permission to your masters, and the masters will decide whether they think it's proper for you to record in their court building, their public building paid for by tax dollars. So, United Unlocked Las Vegas. If you guys come to Vegas, let me know. You can press 3. Okay, I will be there in sometime in the future. I do got some pending hotel reservations for the future up there, already paid for a 3-day weekend. So I will be doing that probably in the wintertime. I'm in the air conditioning business, guys. Summertime I'm busy. Even with a bad right hand, I can't use my right hand anymore. I can't, I can do this, but I can't really change a filter. Like my filter up there, I can't even change that without 2 hands, So it really hurts me. I can still troubleshoot, and I can go out with guys with a good hand and train them. That's what I'm doing more, is just training the guys and have them do all the work. That's a better way to train them anyways, when you let them do the hands-on part. If you do it for them, they don't learn. Anything you do for somebody, they're not going to learn. They got to do it themselves. You can be there instructing them so they do it right, but they really got to be hands-on themselves. So that fits real perfect with me. I can train real good, but I can't use my right hand, and I am right-handed. Yes, I can still use my left punch. And right after I had my right on February 6th, I would sit in and do that, because I couldn't do it with my right hand no more. So I would sit there and do that like that, a couple thousand times, So I got a good left hand, and I just was always right hand dominant. And that right hand was always my power punch. Now it's not. Now my left hand is my power punch, and even my speed punch. I could punch once with my right hand, but I can't keep going because just the way it is. It hurts actually when I even make one punch. If I do it low, it's okay. If I do it high, forget it. Let's see. Oh, so you not very much movement in the right hand. No, the right hand I can't raise up. I can't put it over my hand like this. I can't do this with my right hand at all. And that's what I got to do, of course, when I change filters. I don't need a ladder. I can walk up and change all the filters, but I just can't use my right hand no more. So I can take my left hand and pick my right hand up, because I got a pulley system that I have to do this 5 times a day, all these different exercises, with the pulley and all these things with a pulley here, and with these with a PVC pipe, you use your left hand to help your right hand put it up, and then use a pulley. The left hand pulls the right hand up. So I have to do that like 20 reps a day, 5 times a day. I got 4 different exercises I have to do that just trying to stretch out my right arm. But most likely I'll never have it back like it was before, and I have to wait for 4 years before they can replace the whole shoulder. So, hey, Desert Goats in the house. He says, Top Rock, you provided that one hand in the sling and still takes care of business. Yeah, a 3-legged good horse is still a good horse. Yeah, thank you. Salute, Joe Cool. Pikes Peak Otter says, Joe Cool. Joe Cool's in here. Where you at, Joe Cool? There you are. So anyway, that's what's happening here. I just went on because Mexican Padilla called back. We'll probably try to do this again. Actually, I'm going to be in court tomorrow when he calls. So I'm going to be at 9 o'clock. I got to go to court for El Charro Negro. And then at 10:30, I got to go deal with this bullshit, So, and then they're just going to postpone that again. And we're just going to keep playing this dance. After a while, they're going to learn, shit, it takes so much to get injunction on that Mark Brown that we're going to stop doing it. And either way, and like I've been saying all along, if I lose, I have to follow 122.1. And if I win, I have to follow 122.1. So there's no difference. They're just having to work for it. There's this a hearing means absolutely nothing. If I'm found guilty and they put all these restrictions, wow, I can't go into city court. The most things that are going to happen is I can't go into city court unless I follow 122.1. That's about the worst. They're not going to be able to make me follow Judge Riojas's rule that says no recording because I never violated that rule, because I never even went in there when that rule was in effect. When they was saying that it was my intentions to violate that rule of Judge Rojas, that was absolute bullshit because I didn't even know that rule. How can you intend to go violate a rule that you didn't even know about? So this is all just another bunch of city crap, and show them for the, for the criminals they are. And I'm just going to keep exposing them. That's all you can do. No matter what, this judge made a few bad decisions, but no matter what, he made one good decision, and that is he's letting me record the whole thing. So that's the good part. At least I'm going to be able to show the people what a scam the city attorneys are and the lies that they pull and all the tricks that they pull just to try to get somebody so they can arrest them when they violate 122.1. So that's all they're doing. All right, guys, take care. Be careful. Whitney says, be careful tomorrow. Yep. We're going to go to the court dates, and I'll be going on later on after all that and say what happened. And I do got a busy day tomorrow, along with the court dates. Every time we have a court date on Monday or the beginning of the week, it always messes my week up because usually I get lots of calls from the weekend that they're waiting for Monday, and then that pops. So that's the problem I'm going to have. Luckily, it wasn't really that hot this weekend, and we had cloud cover most of the weekend. So, all right, guys, talk to you later. Have a great day. Lori Turner, good. See you later. All you guys. Joe Cool, Whitebeard, you too. Talk to you all later.